Here we go, done. Oh, here we go, knothole. You're like, the stream's not gonna happen. Bah, 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 bah. But I'm here. But yeah, look, I'm doing it, man. Even though you got work, you gotta like carry it on, man. If you don't, then you're just a fool. Oh, that's why I figured I was going giant wet sticky butt. Yeah, that was it. I said sticky wet fart, and everyone was like, "What is happening?" Sticky fart, yeah, that's fucking gross. He should be rewarded for saying a sticky fart. That's pretty far. You don't say that, Gareth. No wonder I've got no people here watching. So they were saying like 40% of they think of all like viewers on Twitch is bots. I was like, yeah, don't doubt that. The biggest irony is, and that's actually probably the saddest thing. If you actually look, because I think I've probably put in some serious hours into this now. Like, I haven't looked at my stats because whatever. I'm like, I don't care. I don't. Don't expect to make a cent off this. I probably won't. Because the whole thing's rigged. It's all a popularity contest. That ultimately is the biggest sin, I think, of just being like, I think being in my 30s and just doing this. It's like, I don't care. I don't want to. I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna sit out there and advertise. I like feel like when you're 30s, society's ready to give back to me. I went through the 20s. I went through that shite, and now it's my turn to be a bit of an arrogant prick. So when I see it like this, I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna make any song and dance. I'm not gonna go and do Skibidi Toilet and watch like, I don't know, Asmongold clips or more Pegasus video. I can't do it, and I do watch them, but it's like I hate watching them. That is different. I'm watching them ironically because generally I'm the only one who's like making fun of the zeitgeist, like the meta. Like I usually like write a comment that's actually kind of like has a go at them as well. Like it goes beyond like the unemployed thing. I usually just say something like, I'll have a shot every time I see a SpongeBob picture or something like that. And I mean, I posted that, I think, like, when it dropped, that video dropped, within, like, the minute. And I got no traction, which either means he's already muted me, which I would probably don't blame him. Because he's, like, he's just, he's weak. I get people who block people when it's, like, an actual thing. If it's, like, an actual something, like, but I don't think I ever cross that line. I just think this is where people are very sensitive. It's like, it happens sometimes on X. Yeah, like, there's a guy called, Thomas Skinner. He's like this, like, people probably know him. He's like, I'm Thomas Skinner. Yeah, lovely, bosh, yeah. I sell like matcha. He was on The Apprentice, and anyway, he was on X, and he just wrote this like massively like long-winded post. It was so long. Maybe he had poured his heart into it or whatever, but his English just wasn't very good. I am a bit of a stickler to it, but I just like to do it because it's a good test of litmus paper. So I just like called him out for like something. I said like, because he said something like, just because I'm on telly, and I said like, that isn't proper. And people were like, well, that's his accent. And I said, I don't give a fuck. If I'm reading my litigation law, It's not written in uh, Scouser or Estuary or wherever he's from. But I mean, the rule, the running joke of him is that he's actually just a fraud anyway. He's from a posh background, like a lot of the rich people do, where they just sort of pretend they grafted and did really hard, but they didn't. Because no one wants to do that. Everything has to be a struggle. It's like every time you see people who just got lucky on crypto, they're not going to just say, "Oh, I just happened to buy weed with Bitcoin when I was I was like just happened to be 19 in like the early 2000s or whatever when Bitcoin came out, and I was one of the few people who bought weed with Bitcoin, and I just had like 200 Bitcoin in a wallet. I forgot about it. And then 2000, whatever, 15, 14, whatever, it get really expensive came up, and now I'm a millionaire. And that just happened to not loads of people, but there probably would have been significant, like a couple thousand, 10,000 people. What are they going to do? They're not going to just say that. They'll lie, and they'll say, especially now, after like a couple, like 10 years have gone by, they're not going to be there and saying like, I just got really lucky. They lie, and they'll say like they worked really hard for it, and they were there on the ground floor, like really, and they were there before the spike, and they knew, and they'll sell courses on it because this is the grift. And one of the first questions you probably ask is like, well, why would they even need to do that? Because surely if you were like that rich and humble, you just give it away for free. Well, it's because the money's obviously dwindling, because they probably aren't making any more money, and because they probably just, that's what it means. It's made like a fat stack of like the 100 Bitcoin, 200 Bitcoin they had in there. And then the idea is you just then sell these like stupid like courses which are just full of like stupid platitudes and just like redundant little things that are just supposed to help you out, but they're not. They're just like really like generic, general, vague tasks, and if you don't do them, they just say it's your fault. And it's like that's their marketing strategy. So they don't really ever give you anything. Then you don't actually get anything tangible back. It's all just like this ethereal, like kind of just like you might get some marketing. That's probably the only thing you might get if you just sort of open a door. But essentially, yeah, it's sad. You're just a sucker. You're just paying for some one guy. It's just a pyramid scheme. Because it's like that with a lot of those like alpha male bros, where it's like the facade for them is just be super rich, be driving around in like a fancy car, spend over like 100 grand a month on rent. I'm not kidding. Something like places in Miami which are, and anyone with like half a brain is just looking at that. It's like absolutely like, anyone will tell you that buying a supercar is the worst thing investment you can ever make in your life. So few supercars will ever, especially if you're buying a brand new. Like, that's the worst. That's just showing you've got money to burn. Like the smart people, they'll just rent one. You can probably just rent a nice car for like a week, and it makes it more fun as well because then you can just can't change your car every time. You don't have to worry about all the maintenance and shit. And if you like one, then you can just, I don't know, just keep renting it, or just. But the majority of people won't do that because you're not gonna really. That's why it's just, again, it's just, F off money, isn't it? But like the whole point is that even if it is F off money, to some degree, you're still a sucker for just buying a car like that. Like the game is, it's just meant to be you're so absolutely wealthy that you can afford it, but then people deep down are still going to be like, well, he's driving like a brand new Lambo. That's obviously just like, he's just wasted like 100 grand. Well, he can afford it, yeah, but it's still 100 grand. It's still 100 grand. He could have done anything with it. Oh, but he wanted that car. Yeah, well, he could have rented it. Yeah, but he wanted it. Yeah, okay, fine. And then a lot of that stuff isn't real anyway, because that's just a grift too. It's just everything you use online is generally just not true, and I say that with like. That's why I just think internet culture needs to be heavily vetted more. I know like there's the whole online stuff that's been happening in the UK, which is like a step in the right direction. I potentially don't have what I do. it really depends. Cause this is essentially just a step into Web 3.0. This is the really funny thing. Like, people just aren't aware of it because people keep saying like, what's Web 3.0? Why do you keep saying this? It's just some weird, stupid, like, buzzword. It's like, no, this is kind of actually what it's going to be like. It's going to be, to access the internet, you have to log on to an account, and that's verified by you doing KYC. That's you doing the face thing. And then once you've done that, okay, great. We know you're an adult. Have fun and use everything. Like, that in general sounds like a good thing, but obviously the issue people are having is like, the straw man that they keep bringing up is the worst case scenarios, which is just, well, that's kind of also what straw man is, but it's like, they just sort of say, but there's the guy who wrote a Facebook post and he went to prison for 7 years. I keep seeing that. No one seems to link the article. All I can say is that obviously there are limits to what they're doing. And I need to almost know like what was said. Because I think people are just taking it as like he probably just wrote something just very like, maybe not that hatred, just something like, oh, I just wish those the Muslims would integrate more with British customs or something like that. And then he's been given 7 years for that. Like, that would be an outrage. Like, fine, you know, that you can argue what you want with his opinion, but that's what literally social media is about. Fine. But I don't know, because it could very well be that with the media as well, just spinning and stuff, it could be like actually he owned like a few Telegram groups and yeah, because they think it's in Facebook posts, and they could get away with it, because I think WhatsApp is owned by Meta. It's not technically Facebook, but they could probably like blur the lines enough to say things like that, and just be like, yeah, you could have just like loads of really very anti. Just very, and yeah, it might have been like that. It might have just been like he'd pestered some environments which were just like causing some of the most extremist views from like, the white perspective, and fair enough. And they might have been going even further than that. You don't even know. They might have been like exchanging other things, but I don't know. And that's always the problem. So I can't trust really the government. Just because it's hard to kind of really trust anything that's coming out of their mouths, especially when you've got a lot of like boots to the ground coverage from social media that kind of just show otherwise. Because yeah, that's almost like why the legacy media don't want to, especially in the UK, they've just like given up on like a lot of like giving any social media any coverage, not just because obviously it is like a direct competitor. I'm not going to say, oh, just go on X, just read stuff there, go on Instagram. But even those ones are still better. That's the problem. I mean, that is the big problem with just news. It's just anything you read is everything's just biased to such a degree. So can you even trust anything? Like Elon sat there and said like he's trying to make X the least biased it is, but I just can't believe it. I just don't believe anyone. You just don't know what you're reading. You don't know what you're seeing. Like they've got like the new one because of the whole bot scandal. They're saying about like the Dead Internet Society, theory, and I was like reading that. I was like, what is that? Theory that it's been around I have heard of it for a while, but essentially it was just a theory that they said that the internet is just crazy vast. There isn't actually really like anyone isn't really using it, and it was just talking with bots. I don't believe that's to some extent, just because stuff does happen. And it's gone viral, and like people do, like a lot of the world know about it. It's like, okay, what? So you're telling me like Gangnam Style, for example, happened in around 2013 or years, and it's like or 12, and it's like no one in the world knew about that. I don't believe that. But there definitely is just especially like now, there's a huge rampant issue with just the bots, and I think this is another reason they're trying to do this whole the Web 3.0 stuff. Because that's one of the other benefits as well. Because I think one of the problems they're having is advertisers aren't stupid. And they are aware, like, yeah, when people are doing stuff through PCs, there's a lot more, like, things people can do to kind of, like, hide. You just get, like, a litany of different VPNs and stuff, so... And I think that's already happening now, is that you get a lot of statistics then, and that's what's happening. A lot of, like, the internet data is completely, like, in my opinion, very untrustworthy, because I think I heard something where it's like, it says that the most amount of people who buy OF accounts are from the US. Again, this is like typical mode. I was like, well, maybe that is true. But then I then heard that like a lot of them people are from different countries, and it's either like when you make a new account, it just defaults on the US. So a lot of people aren't going to be honest, because why are you going to be honest and just say like, oh, I'm from wherever? You're not. If you're normally people who are buying stuff like porn, you want to try to be as anonymous as possible. So yeah, you probably are going to just put like you're off the US, or it's just the most default thing. And surprisingly, everyone's birthday is just going to be like, it's probably there. It's like the 1st of January. It's probably the most popular birthday. And they probably don't take like the payment address, like where the payment comes from, because that will be a little more private. They probably literally will just take the account. So there's just that theory that, again, it's like when you see people who are like, even on YouTube and stuff, they're going like, oh, look how many fans I've got, because there's like a lot of these accounts that I don't want to say names. So like Tectone, for example, or like more Pegasus, they're like really big, and I've just got this theory that a lot of it is just like it's in India, because they just completely blot out like the entire internet. There's just so many Indian people that all of them just love to like use the internet. Because no offense, like, I don't want to sound racist, but I've been to some places. Well, I went to most of the Sri Lanka or something like blue places, but it was just, I can't imagine it was far off. Indian, it's just a lot of it's just like such I don't want to say harsh, but it's very like it's run down. And I can imagine, yeah, these guys are just like crammed in an apartment, which they will be, and just like sat in like a cot. Yeah, that's probably all they're doing to escape, is just going on the internet and watching more Pegasus or Tectone videos, because like what else you got to do? Is I think people who are a bit more privileged, that they've got options. They're like, oh, I'm just going to go out, I'm going to see my kids, or I'm going to go to the pub or something like that. But it's just like, they have looked and they have said that something like, they know black people do inherently use social media a lot more. Like, it is like a lot more, which is why they do push a lot more black people into like now social media and stuff online, because when things get viral, it's normally caused by the black community, because that's why it's a very popular voting tactic for the Democrats. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, essentially that's what's going to happen, isn't it? Is that there's two ways of looking at it, isn't it? So you've got basically because for me, I'm not actually. It's difficult for me because I am two sides about it. Because I actually am not ashamed to reveal my face or something now. So when I'm like on social media, I've got my face there. So you know when people say you wouldn't dare say it to my face, I would, because that's me looking at you when I say this stuff. So if I did say to you like stuff I say on, I actually would say that to my face. But I know how to respect it because I don't go too far. That's the thing. That's why I wanted it, because there is something just very funny if you just like hear like some guy just write like some slam on you, just like call you like some like white cracker or something like that. I'm gonna beat your ass, and then you have to see their face because it doesn't let you use like a little avatar, like a smiley face, anime character. You have to like use the face. You use the KYC. And you just see like some Indian dude just like crooked teeth, just like looking at you, just that. And you just read his comments. That would just be so fun, and it would remove a lot of this like bullying as well, because stuff like that would have a lot of, because people just like people start like probably like making compilations of like people freaking out and it's like look heinous, but they've got the gall to go around like. And then yeah, you can actually be served with proper punishments as well. So if you're just going around just like inciting hate, you're gonna have again your face associated and your address and stuff. So people, and to some extent, I think actually what's wrong with that? If I can go on the internet and not, but pendulum swings in both ways. It's like with communism, isn't it? Actually, if you look at communism as a system, it actually probably is the best system in the world. Everyone does a job, no one has to worry about salary and anything. Everyone can just like go around and just buy whatever, and it's just trusted because everyone's just being nice. But it doesn't, because you get like a few bad apples who don't do that, and they'll generally be like the people in power, and they'll be like, well, I'm not going to go for communism. I'll get like a little bit more extra good stuff because obviously I deserve it, and then all the other people do it as well, and then it just starts to leak down, and then it isn't. But I'm just saying, like, in concept, it is the most fair. It's the humans that are the ones that are like untrustworthy. Like if you like played a video game with an AI and you put communism, yeah, you play like The Sims or something like that, it would probably work because the computer would just learn. It'd just be like, they would know, like that makes sense. Like you just have to work together, but it doesn't because humans don't do that. We're too like jealous. We're not jealous. We're too like. I don't know. It's probably a part of intelligence. Certain cultures, I think, do get it. Like Japan seems to have it like sorted out. They seem to have been able to kind of just like have a society based more on trust over it. I don't think we can do that anymore. It's just, and it's funny because. I don't know. I think one of like the biggest things that I've learned, being someone who has taken, I paid for it, like an actual proper IQ test. I just think that there's a lot of like discourse around like talking openly about stuff like that. I'll explain why. Because I get like. It's just something I've learned is that I find that people get very insecure when you talk about, like, especially like anything that measures IQ on like an actual standard. And there's two reasons I've got that, and I can't explain. But I just think I do believe IQ, not even IQ scores, fine. That is part one. It's people just say it's not accurate. Fine, I get that. Yep, I get that. Like. Essentially, the test is just measuring kind of like two things. It's like puzzle solving and speed. Yeah, and then people will just argue, well, that isn't necessarily, but in concept, it kind of is. Because like when you think about a fast supercomputer or a really, well, I just said the adjective there. When you're saying, you know, something's a fast supercomputer, what does it do? It does things quick. You put in the question. It gives you the answer very quick. Ergo, you'd think the same. Yeah, so IQ, that makes sense. The whole point is, if you're just like firing out all these like logic questions, is, you know, what's the next shape in this pattern? Look at these lights, and they flash. Like, which ones are on, which ones are off, you know, stuff like that. If you can answer those quickly and you're getting them right, you would think, okay, that probably does put you high up, doesn't it? Because that's. So I do think that is a good measure because that just gives you the like a baseline foundation of kind of what people are able to then do, because then you can put people in the brackets, and from those brackets you can then kind of like put them in sort of organized or institutions to help them based on that, because it's just stupid to kind of just kettle all kids together, because IQ is something that doesn't really change in your life. I believe you can push it to the top of like the 10 that you're in. So if, let's say you're on 100, I'd say in your life you might be able to push yourself to like 109. You're not going to be able to go up to 160. I'm afraid it doesn't work well. That's just all genetic. But I do think there just needs to be some vetting going on. Like, people need to be tested in some format, just like any other test, car test. You can do it when you're a kid, because it doesn't mega change, in my opinion, like from being a child to an adult, in my opinion, because it's just that's what it is. It's just trying to pick up on, like, you know, how awake are you? Are you someone who looks like they're sharp and they can probably gonna be smart? So let's put you in somewhere else. Let's try and condition you so you can help to do big decisions. You'll be given jobs like doctors, or people ruling the country, or judges, you know, people who need to have very high responsibilities, and then people who are on the 100, the average, you can be like, oh, you probably can be, there will be loads of things you can do, probably, to be fair. It might just take a bit more time. That's usually the difference, because it's speed. But then it's the people who are below 100, then you need to kind of be like, sort of like vetted on what you can do. Like, I don't want to sound a bit, voting is a big one, because you don't want people voting who don't really know what's the best for average people. You know, average is having certain privileges. Maybe again, like, if they do have access to social media, there's always like a stamp on their account. I don't really want to sound like, again, this is eugenics, but again, like, we have to do something, because we just open the world to everyone, and we're just saying everyone from all intelligence, for some reason we're not going to vet that. They can walk around and try and associate and integrate with each other, and it doesn't work. And it's like everyone has just been pussyfooting around. I think we just need people to just honestly just accept that in life, I'm afraid humans are just very tribal. We just all want to be in the same group with people we all familiarize ourselves with, speaking the same language, and probably be around the same intelligence, and that's the best way we get on. And you can see that on a macro level. You might only hang out with, you know, your racist people, friends, and people might look at that and say, well, that's not racist because I got that one whatever friend. But no, it's just generally on a macro level, you are just got a cognitive bias that you probably do just trust people with your ilk more. And I'm sorry if that makes you sound like a huge, massive racist, but it's just true. And it is not. And unfortunately, it is worse the lower your IQ is. Again, without sounding like, and I don't want to sound like that, because I don't want to make it sound like there's a problem with it, because I just think that, especially people with African descent, they didn't come here on their own volition. Yeah, fine, they were brought here and they were sold as slaves, and almost what we need to do is like bring them back and, like, you know, say we're sorry. The reparations we should have given them to them when we return them now. Maybe that's what we can do. We can go give them back, and then, like, any reparations they want, we can just give that to them for them to try and sort it out. And it probably will sound horrible, and it probably will sound terrible, but I think in the long term, it probably will be better. Probably not for them, unfortunately, but that's the sad reality. No one wants to make the hard decisions in life. We've all been, like, mollycoddled, and we need someone to just be a bit of an asshole and just make the decisions, which unfortunately aren't going to suck for a few people, but in the general, they'll benefit more people. And I just think people are starting to get fed up and tired, and if you've vilified a demographic of people who have now got nothing to lose, then if something like this does happen, then it's just going to make it even more worse, because They don't care. So like as a result, you see it so much on social media. You just get like because yeah, the internet has gotten more stupid. It's not because humans have got more stupid. This is the kicker. It's because because as the internet's now opened up and more people worldwide daily get given it, we're starting to get people who are like probably like yeah, like I say, it's like some very very deprived, low per capita places, second, third world places now got access to the internet. So you go on X and you're going to be like debating someone about something, and then it's just going to be an account. It's going to have a picture of some hot blonde woman who's obviously, you know, from America, and it's just going to be like the guy writing is probably some Somalian or Ethiopian bloke. And he's just got the worst English in the world, and he's just trying to write some sentence out, and it's like, what is going on? And it's like. That already, if you were like in the early stages of the internet, if you just took a screenshot of that and probably posted it on like some would have read it back in 2010, and people would have been like, oh my god, who wrote this? But now this is the norm because it's just like so much has progressed in 10 years. Like, yeah, like I say, I'm pretty sure like Elon's got his stupid SpaceX, and he probably gives it to free for them over there. Some humanitarian purposes, and yeah, you've just got like people from like Chad, just like yeah, just writing shit and saying hey, we hate white people, or just spewing I hate white people rhetoric all across like because that's what they want to do. Because for them, it's like they just want to try and displace white people in a vain hope that by doing that, they'll be able to just enter into the white people's country, and the white everything that's done by white people just continue because they just assume the black people will be able to just adopt it and pick up on it, and that's not the case. So what they don't realize is just by doing that, they'll just end up just like, yeah, they'll just kill out all of us, and then the world will just regress back into like a very backwards. There'll be no maintenance, and just it will be carnage. I'm sorry to say it just will be. If this is the sort of terrible rhetoric and gaslighting, but it's not. This is just anthropologically true from like a historical basis. But it's like if you go to Africa, it's like there are no ruins or there's no like anything of like that's been built by man that's like except the pyramids, but that doesn't really count. The people say like, oh, what do you mean? But it doesn't really because they're not. The ancient Egyptians weren't like black, and there's like huge speculation about that really anyway about how that was. But anyway, whatever. They've had when was that 3,000 years? So they've had like 5,000 years to build anything. But like when I think it was like. I want to say it was either the 1100s or 1400s was when I think we, as in the English, landed there. And I think like it was like there were like missionaries and crusaders trying to like get everyone to join Christianity. And I think we were just so shocked at just like how backwards the sub-Saharians were, and that's the key term. So it's sub-Saharan Africans. So the guys that don't live in the north of Africa, it's like below the Sahara Desert, sub-Sahara. And it's just like there was just like nothing. There was no like. You like look around, like I walk around the UK and it's like churches just everywhere, and they've all been built from such a long time ago. Or the fact that it's like the wheel, or just buildings with 2 stories, like stuff which there's taken for granted, and it's just like, yeah, like okay, there's definitely like something a little bit more different with this, like, and it's not like. Again, people are saying you're so racist, you can't call a spade for some reason. But just saying that objectively, that there is just something that has just prevented sub-Saharan African people from being able to build, very basic kind of enhancements and inventions that just sort of pushed the rest of society just to a standard of like. So we had to introduce all that to them, like, and obviously they took on Christianity very very well. Um, and then we colonized them, and we were doing really well, to be fair. And then they were like, "Well, we want our independence," so we've given it back, and it's just gone back to just like, are we allowed to have handouts? Yeah, we'll still give you handouts. So it's like, I don't know. It's just the generation underneath me, who are going to probably be, well, they're going to be the new working force. So they're going to be the next like people who we can't really f off too much, because they are going to be like the ones who are going to be starting to work and doing the actual kind of main work. People in my age bracket, we're sort of like getting into that more like senior territory where we've sort of done a bit of our tenure. We're like ready to, we've seen a little bit of the world. But it's the people who are less off, because I'm not one of these arrogant millennials. I know that everyone below me, everyone else below me is worse off. That's why I don't really ever complain too much, because it's like I'm aware that whatever I'm going through is it's amplified like probably when I'm like 10. Each new generation, whatever alpha, beta, whatever it is, minefield. So they're getting even more rolled up, because they're just again seeing like their whole country just being given up to people who they don't deserve it, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know if it's intentionally just doing it as a way to almost cause like a conflict, and that could be interesting, isn't it? It's like the government just do it on purpose. There's an uprising, and they'll just sort of they'll be snakish enough to probably like just throw their people onto the bus. They'll be like, no, it's not us, it's my racist, it's all the racists in the country. And it would be like trying to break in the door. They were like, no, look, I'm a good guy, and trying to see if like another country like tries to like help them out, and they'll just like declare war in the country. But it's like the government's just like able to just convince everyone else it's not them. Can you imagine that? It's like Saddam Hussein is just like, it's not me, it's all the people, all these people, just they're evil, man. And then like, yeah, the Americans are like, come on, Saddam, come on in, come on, the world's looking after you. Crazy. It's just because I think like Trump has done something. He actually did get ICE to go there and kind of do some crazy stuff, which I think is like cold the hatred down a bit. Still nowhere near enough, right? I think a lot of people say, but I think I've nearly completed it.
Gotta get to Dr. Connors. Harry's still my
It's the only one. I'm crying for these. I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, so I think a lot, a lot of the internet's botted, and it's basically just disrupting legitimate people, and that's the phrase. It's like legitimate people with talent who just who just don't want to pay into it because they're not trying to just do it for money. They're just like generally they just have a passion for what they're doing, but they don't have like that greasy method of paying for bots. So ironically, like the chat guy here is what they say, and advertisers are getting pissed off because they don't want to pay for like people in India who are probably just using like bots to like prop up their favorite viewer. And it's happening. Because I kept saying.
Please, just give me back my son.
We are your son. Look at us. We are healthy, strong. This is what you want, isn't it?
Stop, Harry! We can help you!
I mean, he'd be dead. He'd be dead, and I'll tell you why. Because that glass would probably be like
Where's the rest of it?
Also, what a joke! He got turned into a lizard within the sun. How is he?
What's he gonna do with that thing? I think we're about to find out. You need to know. Harry's gone. Host and symbiote are perfectly fused.
Oh my god.
I'll find a way to save him.
You can't. But you can still stop the symbiote.
How?
By killing the host.
Please. Save my boy.
I can make you very rich. Now we're talking. What about a dog? New arm? You could build me a whole new arm this whole time, you motherfucker? Well, it was a good little lace in the hole. You can do something, don't do it for free. This is all about money, right, yo? All about mad money. And that's the problem. Because you've made art into money by offering people to pay for things. It's just taking the majestic and the fun nature of YouTube and social media away. It's no longer about making cute little viral videos that were just like a nice little you know, situations, and like it's all about being as money making as possible. I mean, you gotta love games like this, don't you? Where it's like,
Oh my god.
they'll do this for one level.
Spider-Man, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing right now. We've got a lot of New Yorkers being attacked by these things.
I'm on it. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, they do like one level where it's just like mad like this,
All you
and then
need
you
is
just
a
like
meteorite.
beat the game, and
Now
it's,
we
like,
can
goes
heal
back to
the
normal.
world. This isn't what we meant.
So like this, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be able to. for some guy. Oh, it's probably. I mean, someone probably did it. But it probably looks janky in some areas. Because it's probably a script.
Symbiotes are trying to get at those people.
Oh, you little piss! Dude, I'm just warming up, man.
All clear. At least for a little while.
That was close. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Those civilians are in trouble. I'm coming.
How could he hear that? Yeah, look at the state of this. Like you're gonna sit here. Look. Imagine being like the poor guys, but like, look, John, I know you've worked really hard. We're thinking you could add tendrils around the whole map. You need to do that by next week. The whole map. Yeah. You
The people in that bus won't last much
can
longer.
push like copy and
Ugly.
paste a lot, you know.
Pick it on me.
That's how. They just copy and paste loads. Load. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, this is the worst trip to New York.
This area
This
is
is my
not
third
safe.
worst trip to New
If you
York.
don't have a place to go, Feast is open to anyone.
You saved me.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Miles, we have to talk.
No kidding. There are nests popping up everywhere. Sending you coordinates now.
Got it.
Watch yourself out there, man. This is something else.
Harry, I'll find you, buddy. I'll find you. Somewhere.
Why is Harry so evil?
That suit's not an alien, is it?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
Looks good.
What happened, man?
Harry got the meteorite. I couldn't stop him. Connor said we can't save him, so we have... I can't lose him, Miles. I can't do this again.
I saw May when I was... in your head. It's not your fault, Pete. She wanted to save you. To save all of us.
She never thought about herself. Even when she was struggling to breathe.
If May, my dad, if they were here, they would want us to stop thinking about them. They'd want us to help people, to fight. Harry's still in there. And we're gonna fight like hell to get him back.
Why did they change their face? It's so weird. I don't like it. Why does everyone hate white people
Split up.
so much?
Cover more ground.
It's gonna be my TV show.
You find the meteorite,
Why does everyone hate
clear
white
that
people?
nest out.
You got
I
it.
have a picture of me going. And there'll be loads of people replying with like, LeBron James memes. They'll say things like, white people always got black people in their mind. It's like, no, it's projections, the other way around. We generally don't, but we just go and like see stuff. And it's always that's the stuff we're calling out, which people get offended by. Like I do go and usually write loads of positive stuff. If I see a black guy doing like a really good collage or a picture, I'll say something. It just so happens every time maybe that is me. Maybe that is me. But what can I do? What can I do?
Clear it out and move on to the next.
This is what it's gonna be. This is it. It's gonna be 4 of these. Alright. Great. Testing me, huh?
Looks like that scared you, huh? I must be onto something important for you to try to defend yourself like this.
Quite good logic. Quantum punch. Quantum.
What? Hello? Where's that voice coming from?
Yeah, but they don't care.
I can't let them get
They want to destabilize it because they just want to live in our country, but they don't want to. They won't be able to do it. So it's stupid, but they don't see it. They don't know. That's the problem. But then it's all game for them. It's all game. What do we gain? Nothing. So that's good.
I think I'm almost done clearing this nest. But Pete, I'm hearing these voices.
I hear them too.
Keep looking for that meteorite. Don't let him get in your head. That's not Harry talking.
Right. You're right. Call me when you finish up.
Stay focused, Pete.
Oh, this is good.
Your time's running out.
Join us.
Ah, what the fuck is that?
10 more seconds. This better work.
Suck breath.
That did it.
Miles, we need you.
It's still here.
Oh, I don't know. I can feel this.
Hell,
Look at this. Why
Where
am
am
I
I?
going for this shit?
You are home. Finally, you are where you belong.
is this what happens when people turn into
Whoa.
symbiotes?
You are safe here. Everyone you love is safe here.
My head. I have to find a way out.
Why would you leave? We are here. You can be too.
Look at this.
Us.
This isn't where I belong, Harry. Neither do you. Come on, Miles. Come on.
This is all allegory.
Bring us Peter.
Haley? What are you showing me?
Please join us.
Haley's in trouble. Pete, I saw the meteorite. It's under the Harlem subway station, next to the bridge.
Heading there now!
Wait for me though, man. Harry, he's after you. I have to go help Haley, but just wait, all right?
Whoa, back up! What happened?
I got sucked into the hive mind. Saw this vision of the meteorite underground. But I've got a bad feeling.
You think Harry's there?
I'm serious, Pete. Just give me 10 minutes. You cannot do this alone.
Right. Call me when you're done. Sorry, Miles, but I can't waste any time.
This game feels very close.
There's the subway entrance. Miles has to be right. That's where the meteorite is. Just have to clear out this bridge. Everyone stay in your cars. I won't let them hurt you. Harry! Venom! I know you're here! Yes! I'm here, buddy! I know! Just hang on! I'm coming! Come on! They're coming out of the subway tunnel!
Are you little piss?
Be underground. Venom! Please talk to me! I have to get underground. I can't leave these people behind.
Wasted.
Two of you? Not now! I don't have time for this. Maybe? No. Come on, Spider. Almost done. Harry! Can you hear me? I'll find you, buddy. Just stay
Oh,
down.
poo. What the fuck? Oh, just shot there.
There, the subway tunnel. Hey, everything all good with Haley?
Not yet. But you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight. Haley! No!
Look at this. Moral of the story is being black is the best one.
What are you doing here? I was trying to save you. You're incredible. I like you so much, and I think you like me. Do you want to go out? On a date? Is that a yes?
it to date, Ben. After all this is over.
Doesn't work like that, does it?
Pete! I'm on the way! Pete?
Harry!
Hey, it's Harry. Leave a message.
Hey, buddy. I talked to Dr. Connors. He says you're too far gone, but I know that's not true. Harry, I messed up. I was terrible to you. Your dream, our dream, healing the world. I'm sorry.
Look at the state of this. Look at this. Look what I've done.
Peter, you're here.
I'm here.
Are you finally ready?
Harry, I can't. I want to help you, Harry! Oh, no.
Spider-Man, who are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
Oh, about to be sick.
It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
Dude, Spider-Man, are you okay? Dude, look at this thing.
I have to get to that meteorite. I'm so close. Harry! Harry, talk to me!
Please help us, Peter. We need you.
I'm trying, buddy. I just need that meteorite, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Miles, I'm not seeing a rock.
No? Hold on, I'm nearly to you.
Thanks for coming, Pete. We want to show you something.
Harry, what are you?
We are healed. Finally free. We can give that gift to everyone. But we need you with us, Pete. Heal the world. Together.
Yo, bro!
Not cool.
We can't stay here.
You good, man?
We need to call MJ.
Why?
I know where the meteorite is.
MJ, we all need to meet up at May's house.
What's going on out there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in. He's using it to transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in. See you guys at home.
Listeners, I implore you, stay inside your homes. Lock the doors. Board the windows. Trust no one. The city is overrun with a miasma of massive, oppressive tendrils emanating from the ground beneath our feet.
Oh, so it's
creatures
just normal.
from what feels like hell itself. They're capturing us, converting us, and will soon overtake us. Don't give them the chance. While the government sits on its hands, my loyal listeners have taken to the forums, looking for any signs of weakness these creatures show. We will defend ourselves. We know we can't count on the Spider-Men to save us. If this last week's events have proven anything
The
beyond a shadow
Spider-Man
of a
did
doubt,
blame us.
it's that the hero
Sweet.
make things worse.
Now I can just have
Not
a cold
better.
one with the boys.
In the meantime, stay safe. Remain vigilant. We will get through this. New York does not go down without a fight. And I will
Have a cold one with the boys.
right next to you, on the front lines. Godspeed. And may we all see tomorrow.
Acceleration is like next level. Whoa. Sometimes it pays to be smart, man. Spider-Man, what did you do here? urge him to say that.
Central Park Reservoir.
The water system.
Pumping goo everywhere.
Adding more and more people to the hive mind.
If all those symbiotes get out of Manhattan...
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah.
And that particle accelerator's what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11.
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes. And you know Harry's not gonna let that rock out of his sight.
Unless he sees something he wants more. Me. Just, you know, for illustrative purposes. Harry's still Harry. He thinks he's healing the world. But the dream isn't complete without...
his best friend beside him.
Look at them. They made them look less attractive. It's so
I
weird.
can handle all the symbiotes.
It's so weird.
Grab the space rock.
The whole thing is so weird. It's just like looking at this now. It's
The
like,
accelerator?
what happened to the world? What happened to us? Why did we do this?
World saved.
Why did we let this happen?
We all get churros?
Theoretically.
Pete.
Like, the
What
white
kind of
man
shit
is just a
about Harry
fucking
being too
idiot.
far gone?
He's meant to be a genius as well. He's an absolute idiot. I'm sick of this rhetoric. I'm sick of this rhetoric. We're not fucking idiots.
Let's heal the world.
For real this time.
I drink to make myself stupid, but I'm not an idiot.
So the meteorite is somewhere in that thing?
So are Harry and his friends.
Here. I figured you could use a sonic touch.
Why do I have to play as
They're just standing there.
No one
What are they waiting for?
wants to play as her. I'm just gonna say it. No one. No one. Even the women don't want to play as her. Why would you want to play as her? She's weak,
Come on,
and I
bro.
don't want to play
We're
her.
the spider team.
Don't anyone forget it.
Why can't you just make dinner?
Hey, buddy.
It's not even being offensive. It's like someone has to do it. It's okay.
You gonna sit in there and play with your pet rock all night?
Fine. I really respect them. I really do. I think they're great.
It's you and me, Harry. Like we always wanted.
Our gift will finally be yours.
Here's the thing, though. You're gonna have to catch me first.
Yes. Why did it react? That's how you react to eyes.
MJ, now!
Even she's a person of color. I can't do it. I feel like Cartman, like when he like has that like thing. Where he's like, He goes to the
You wanted a story,
pea
Watson.
park, the water park. Oh no! Everybody's a minority, minority, minority. I even tried to call the authority, but even they are a minority. That's true. Everyone's a minority, minority, minority. White people are now not the majority. People in the Middle East and Asia to have sex. And abortion is illegal in the country.
There has to be a way in.
Oh my god.
Whoever dropped these flares. I hope they made it out.
Yeah, right? Oh, that was very convenient. Why do other minorities like watching other minority?
What the hell? I'm coming! Just hang on!
That gun is insane.
Oscorp.
She probably is the most powerful
Woman must
character.
have
She
sent
can just
a
one
team after
shot
Harry.
these
Guess they
asses.
left more than just flares.
Why do I go up?
Not good, not good.
This is ridiculous.
I am not leaving without that rock.
Who is this oppressing? Who cares? Why don't I feel good doing this? What's happened to this world? I can't believe Jesus Christ came down and gave you this. We're doing so well. Everybody's a minority. Even the authority. Do you remember the time when Mary Jane Watson was able to like do an off the rails shooter with a gun? I sure as fuck though. But even when I'm like face to face.
Looks like the meteorite's connected to the rest of the hive.
And like all the women are like, oh, this is sick, and now I can play with my boyfriend. No one says that. The women are just like, no, I don't want to play this. I want to play as this like average looking ginger woman. Is that supposed to like not make women fit? Look, the person, again, every time anyone joins me, they just leave. I hate this. I don't know why. Something deep down in me, I just hate it. I know, yeah, it's like, I think it's just because like, essentially to justify the fact that you get to play the second installment of this game as a white male, they have to supplement with you playing as half the game as a black youth and a woman who's been made to look less attractive.
They're gonna be all over me.
So just as a white man, growing up, how do I feel? Because this is all a huge allegory. How am I supposed to feel? And that's pretty much sums up my, you know, how I felt. It's just like, I'm just ashamed, you know, I'm not allowed. Like, apparently me being white is wrong. Apparently, like, white people did loads of bad things, ergo, I have to pay for it. Okay. Whatever happened to forgive and forget? No.
The meteorite. It feels alive.
It doesn't work. Just give someone anything. It just opens the floodgates. It's just that's why you just can't give beggars anything. No. Just keep on.
They get this rock back. It's game over.
I hate this so much. I don't even like that.
Please let this lead somewhere good.
Everybody's at my door.
The sky. Almost out of this hellhole. Looks like my exit's just past that chopper.
Everybody's at my door already. My door already. My door already. Cause I don't even know about the joke. I love to play with my door already. Why are you love me? Take free stuff. Anything else worth nothing is too hard. But white people keep bombing our cars. Why do we love minorities? Soon they're gonna be the majority. This stream has been cancelled due to violent terms.
You gotta be kidding
Why do I have to fight this? I just realized why.
Hey, I think that hurt it.
Look at the state of this. It's like, you're gonna be like, whoa, she's so strong. You see how much effort it took to kill.
Let's get the hell out of here.
My face, man. Black people make this.
You ready?
Pretty sure your +1 isn't invited to our high school reunion, Harry! Harry!
Oh, the irony.
This is where we became best friends.
Yeah.
No, I said the irony.
And now it's where we become brothers.
No, I love this waterfalls, guys. Like, okay.
Join us.
Please! Remember everything we've been through!
Okay. So this isn't like Friday, then.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We were weak then.
But we had each other!
Invulnerable to webs.
What's he doing?
Oh yeah, yeah. So he does just want to kill me then.
Join us.
Please, remember.
Join us.
Please, remember everything we've been through.
You know. It's gonna be the podcast.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We were with them.
But we had each other.
I hear too.
He's infecting everything around us.
I hear too. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's that one. Oh my god. This is actually quite bad. Okay. I just cranked this.
Please, remember everything we've been through. Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
How could you forget that?
We had each other. God. Gotta stay off the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not kidding. This is actually... Oh my god! Oh god! I fucking learned to dodge. So I can just... I can just dodge that. I
every single day after school! And slept over after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got
No!
You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
No!
Trying to save you!
Didn't feel like that to us.
No!
We're giving you a chance,
just like this.
We make each other.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Ah, I love him. Ah, I love him. Fight him again, man. Just keep fighting him, dude.
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Whoa, symbiote's dropping in.
That was great.
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Whoa, symbiote's dropping in.
What it is. How do I win this?
To free Harry with more anti-venom!
What? I don't know what that means. Take it, little cum.
I'm coming, Harry.
Beat the fuck out of Harry.
We know what's best for you, for everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better. I'm so sorry.
And you replaced us with Miles.
You are a giant princess. I hate you.
No! He saved me! Just like
Play
I
with my
saved
sack. Play with my sack. Play with my sack.
Can't get caught in that stuff
Ah, I'm gonna die.
We've never been good enough for
again! It's messing with your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
Welcome, you piece of shit.
I trust you, Harry! Not that thing you're wearing!
Not a thing.
Play with my big ball.
For these guys? Not working!
Why can't I go?
Venom's gonna sting Harry!
What's happening? My balls are getting flipped. Play with my sack. What's happening? I'm gonna be the fucker. Give up. Oh, this is he's invulnerable to the webs. Take this shit. Take that shit. I'll fight as many times as I have to, dude. Can't kill him. Okay.
It'll be over soon.
Doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna heal the world with you. Not like this.
The meteorite. You took it from us.
My God. They fly now. They fly.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, well, they started it. Let's get this to the accelerator!
MJ, you hearing that?
He's okay, right?
Let's just get him out of here. Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
What the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man.
Our future doesn't belong to you.
Trust me. Don't want your
Are you
future.
talking about Spider-Man, the humans, or Black? Yes.
I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us.
Spider-Man, black people, or humans?
I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? remember? What's he saying right now?
We are so close.
What did that even do?
Down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream too.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare.
Why? This is insane. This was not what I What do I know?
Peter doesn't need you anymore. He has us now.
What's even happening? What's happening? Why is this happening? I don't get it. What's happening to the world?
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back.
Yeah, probably. Aren't we all to some degree?
You took him away from us!
Took him away? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, that is just...
We remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
What do I mean?
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on. Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you. God, I clipped his wings. You can't see it now. We're not so different, man.
Yeah.
Let's end this.
Remember when the black fire beat the fast out more powerful version? Keep going, man. 4 rounds each. 3 rounds each. 3 rounds each. Keep going.
We gave you our chance.
This is a huge allegory for.
Harry!
Oh my god. That looks terrifying. Oh, how does his body work? That is probably my first thing. Like, how does his suit that wet? How does he work? His arms can't fit there. I'm not being stupid, I'm just trying to be practical. Look at this, look at this.
Give me back my friend! We are your friend.
What's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please. No. Leave him alone. Go, Miles!
Yeah, beat him up! Take this, common enemy. That's, and you know the saddest irony? This is an allegory, because the only way black and white people will come together is if there's an alien threat. This November, you'll see.
You ready to finish this?
Almost. Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to...
You have to kill us.
Harry! Please!
Dude, look at the game, it's got 3D graphics.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you. Let's heal the world, Pete. Together. We're in business!
What is happening?
Now, Pete! Now! MJ!
No lawsuits for anyone.
You did it!
Yeah.
This fire's cool, huh?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't do it. Oh.
Give me some room. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
He starts cooking the body. He's like, I think he's dead, dude. Blood's on.
Thank you. Gotta get to the hospital.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him?
I'm sorry.
I'm coming with you, wait.
What's happened? What's going on? No. This game's shit. I mean, seriously, I can't be bothered, man. What the fuck? It's unacceptable. I can't accept this, dude. It's fucked. It's just like I can't even. Why play